And now we're back at South Carolina 225. Let's continue on. Here, starting off with where we were, we get signed for Saluda, Edgefield, and Abbeville, and we see Cokesbury in the opposite direction to South Carolina 254. And for us, we're the quicker way to Saluda, Edgefield, and Abbeville because we don't actually go fully around the city in like 25 and 178, despite those cities being their control cities. But yeah, this is the bear bypass. This is why I wanted this portion here in the first place. Then we get this mileage sign here for control cities. Here we meet South Carolina 72, which has Clinton and Abbeville. We have a new line from McCormick here. Here we meet South Carolina 72 Business, and I want to show you more of this intersection really quick. From eastbound South Carolina 72 Business, we actually get those control cities I mentioned, and we also get 2 US 25, 221, 178, and South Carolina 10, which is cool. On the other side, unfortunately, it's just a sign from McCormick. Then, as we continue on to the current segment of 225, we meet South Carolina 10, where there's an interesting sign set up here. Greenwood and McCormick are normal, but there's a tiny sign for Promised Land, which is a very unique town, by the way. But just a tiny sign's a bit weird, honestly. And here we get this mess in a different side of the intersection. 2 US 221 South and South Carolina 72 West as control cities is just terrible. Just put Shields instead. And then for control cities, Edgefield, Saluda, Abbeville, Anderson, Greenville. I know it's a 2-to-3 ratio, but that's fine, honestly. Now let's repair this nasty mileage sign with Saluda and Edgefield, which I think is way better, honestly. Then we pass over the Maxwell Yard here. Here we meet the road that'll take you to the hospital of Greenwood, and it has an error shield on the map saying it's South Carolina 148, but doesn't exist at all. But it could work as a real estate route to the medical district, just saying. It'd be very helpful. If South Carolina 148 were to exist, I think it would be signed like this. Here we meet US 221 and we just get Edgefield, which is fine. But I want to modify this a little bit. Okay, so I decided to add Augusta to US 221 since it's faster to get to Augusta than US 25. Really the fastest route according to GPS is South Carolina 67, but I think no one's going to use that, and also don't even think about the meme there. But yeah, then I put a mileage sign here for Saluda, Edgefield, and Columbia. And hear me out on Columbia real quick. We already had Augusta for US 221, so Columbia would be the better option for favoring US 178. Well, really US 378, but yeah, because you take 178 after you leave 25, and you head to Saluda, and then you turn on 378 and head to Columbia like that. And I think this would be the best choice possible because beyond Saluda, US 178 is nothing major, and 25 only has Augusta as its most major place after Edgefield, so yeah. Then we end back up at US 25 and 178, which have Edgefield and Saluda. Let's turn right real quick and make a mileage sign for it. And then we finally have this beauty, and once again, for the sign, same reason. I think it would be a great choice overall. Hope you all enjoyed and see ya.